What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. Here is my review for Netflix's miniseries Self-Made, which is inspired by the life of Madam C.J. Walker, who was the first African-American pioneer businesswoman who ended up selling stuff like shampoos, pomadas, and all that. And it stars Octavia Spencer, who portrays the role. Now, I've always adored Octavia Spencer ever since she gave a pie full of poo. I've been a fan of her since. And you got Tiffany Haddish, who plays her daughter, which I admit, Tiffany Haddish and Octavia Spencer, it's a bit odd seeing them playing a mother and daughter, because I always felt like they were, I don't know, their age, I always thought their age difference was a couple years apart, but it looks like Octavia Spencer was a little older than Tiffany Haddish than I expected. I never really knew that, but anyway, Tiffany Haddish, when you think of Tiffany Haddish in a drama, you'll probably be like, oh, come on, she can't do dramas. I tell you what, right now, I love Tiffany Haddish when it comes to comedies. I think she has a stride for dramas. She, of course, tried her hand at drama with that horrible kitchen movie with Melissa McCarthy. That movie sucked so hard. But then she ended up, she was also pretty good in that Ike Barinholtz movie, The Oath. Even though it wasn't much of a drama, it was still comedy. She had some serious parts in that. I know she was terrific in that movie. And here, I will say right now, I'll be surprised if she don't get an Emmy nomination. This is probably the best performance Tiffany Haddish has ever given. I know she was remarkable in this. Her dynamic scenes with Octavia Spencer was pretty terrific. You also have a few other notable folks, like you got Carmen Eljayga, who, from Selma fame, who plays Octavia Spencer's rival in this. Blair Underwood portrays Octavia Spencer's douche of a husband. I love Blair Underwood, but man, his character was such a douchebag. Bill Bellamy literally plays a pimp in this, which weird because the movie takes place in the 50s and all that. I mean, I'm not a pimp expert, but I never knew that pimps was around in that time era. Anyway, you have a few other great cast members. I mean, it's a really terrific film. Of course, it does have lots of race tensions, I would admit there. But it still has some really great performances. I mean, I could totally see Octavia Spencer getting some Emmy love coming Emmy time. I definitely think Tiffany Haddish deserves one, because Haddish was just dynamite in this. I even had Garrett Morris, who actually plays Octavia Spencer's dad. Garrett Morris, who just doesn't love Garrett Morris, he was really terrific in this. Another comedic who shows that he could do more than just comedy. Come on, who remembers him on SNL, Two Broke Girls? Who just doesn't? He was the original Ant-Man, not to mention. Look up Garrett Morris Ant-Man. You'll know what I'm talking about there. Anyway, now I never really knew much about Madam C.J. Walker going into this, but since theaters are closed, I decided to watch something on Netflix. And it was 4 episodes, and it was a pretty quick binge. Just 4 episodes out of the park. I mean, the episodes are a bit long, even longer than The Mandalorian, believe it or not. But still, this literally looks like it could have been played as a movie instead of just a miniseries. But it was a pretty decent limited series. And if you guys haven't seen Self-Made yet, go check it out. Even if you don't know much about Madam C.J. Walker, I think you'll still enjoy it, because I do love me a good history-based film or series or whatever. But anyway, let me leave you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Self-Made? If so, what you thought of it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you ever knew much about Madam C.J. Walker? And what did you thought of Octavia Spencer as well? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Movies signing off.